All right, guys, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna get moving, bring some heat into the body. So let's start marching. Swing those arms back and forth. Bring those knees up, lengthening the spine. Make yourself tall. Push the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Doing good. All right, we're gonna extend the legs. So here, same exercise that we just did. The only difference is that your legs are extended. And swinging those arms back and forth should be the opposite arm, right? So here I'm lifting the left leg and it's my opposite arm swinging forward. Doing good. Again, long spine, so push the crown of the head towards the ceiling. 5. 2 more. All right, back to marching. Make a fist, punch forward, fist, punch side, fist, punch up. Let's go, guys, in the 3 different directions. We can bring the knees a little higher just to engage your core a little more and try to keep your chin parallel to the floor. Keep going. Front, side, up. Keep going. Doing good. Give me 3 more. Last one. All right, and release. Very good. Feet hip width apart. We're gonna kick the knee forward, flex those feet on the metatarsal articulation. Try to put the weight on your big toe. Again, lengthening the spine, showing you from the side. Two more. Then you can switch, bring the weight towards the little pinky. This way, bring your knee a little bit towards the outside at the same time. 2 more. All right, legs together. Push your hips back, knees together, lengthening the spine. Bring your belly button into your ribcage. And we're gonna do little circuits going one way. Watch out your back, watch out your neck. You want to keep everything in line. Let's change direction. Two more. All right, and release. Nice. Let's flex one knee, flex one foot, and swing it back. So here, warming the articulation of the hips. Activating it. Keep going, same exercise. I'm just showing you from the other side. Just allow your spine to move into retroversion and anteversion. 2 more. Keep the knee in front of the hips, keep your foot flexed. Internal rotation with the leg and external rotation. So here we're trying to keep the knee in front. Keep going. Still the same leg. 5. All right, and release. Same leg, extend the leg, keep the foot flexed, lateral raise. Try to feel strong on that standing leg. We're going for 10 repetitions. Doing good. 5 more. All right, well done, guys. Shake it out. Good. We're going to do the same exercise on the other side. Other leg, flex your knee, flex your foot, lengthening the spine. Try to find your balance on the standing leg. If you need to have a table, a pole, a chair to hold yourself, just hold yourself. Doing good? 10 altogether, so I have 5, 4, 2 more. All right, keep the knee in front of the hip, internally, externally. 5. Last one. And release, shake it out. You can tap those glutes. All right, feet in for the horse. Let's internally rotate the legs. Big toes are facing each other. Push your tummy in, push your coccyx down. Let's extend the spine, extend the arms, extend the wrist, and external rotation with the arms pushing straight down. While we do that, keep your chin parallel to the floor, keep breathing, gaze forward. Long spine. Stay there. Give me 3 deep breaths. Doing good. And then you're going to bring your arms parallel to the floor. Keep that external rotation with your arms. Doing great. Long spine. Bring your shoulder blade back. We don't want to arch the upper back. And then we're going to bring the arms up. Pushing still towards the ceiling. Palms facing the ceiling. Again, going forward. Stay there. Down. Make sure you keep that external rotation. Let's go one more. Forward. We're going a little faster. Long spine, so push that chin in a little bit. Arms up. Remember pushing your coccyx down, the tailbone down, crown of the head towards the ceiling, forward, and relax. Good, relax the legs, feet hip width apart, elbow close to your hips, and we're going for the external rotation, one arm after the other. Stay there, keep going. 5 more on each side. Think about lengthening the spine. Two more. All right, and tap the top of your hand in your back, on your sacrum, or higher if you can. Follow your range of motion. We're going to try to keep the back straight. We don't want to round the back when we tap. We want to keep the chest open and face look in front of us. Chin parallel to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. All right, and release. Very good. Nice. Bring one hand behind your head, feet a little wider than your regular stance. Extend your arm, extend your wrist, external rotation, soften the knee. Take a deep inhale, and as we exhale, bring the elbow towards the ceiling as we're pushing the palm of the hand down. Same direction, going for 10, 9, keep your chest open. We're flexing from the thoracic spine, so you should feel a little movement happening or a little pinch between your shoulder blades. And don't put a lot of pressure on your hands. Doing good. 2 more. All right, change side, hand behind the head, extend the wrist, external rotation, pushing your palm down as you bring the elbow towards the ceiling. Doing good. Keep that external rotation with the arm. That creates some fascia tension. Stay there. I know my connection just went off, but I'm back. All right, once you did your 10. Good. All right, very good, guys. Feet, same position that we just did, a little wider than your regular stance. Soft your knee, extend one arm forward, extend the wrist, external rotation. Hips are facing forward. Other arm is back. So here we're gonna push on one palm and push the other palm back. So your upper back is actually rotating. My chest is kind of like facing you, but my hips are facing forward. And then we're gonna change. Here again, the rotation is happening on your thoracic spine. So your upper back is moving side to side, but your hips are not moving. Keep going, guys. I'm just moving this way. I can see you. Exhale as you extend the arm forward and back. And make sure your back is straight and your shoulder is above the hip. For example, I don't want you to bring your chest forward. You keep the shoulders in line with the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, very good. And release. Give me some shrug. Bring the shoulder blade back and down, opening the space between the shoulder blade. And again, like full range of motion for you scapula, for your shoulder articulation. And now we're gonna reverse, open the chest, shrug, open the space between your back. And same way. One more. All right, and relax. Good. Let's take 2 deep breaths. Bring the heart rate down. So take a deep inhale through the nose. And slow exhale. Again, one more. Try to slow down the exhale. That's a good way to bring your heart rate down. So deep inhale. And slow exhale. Try to make it as slow as possible. Good. Hand on your quads, soft knee, feet hip width apart, so a little wider for better balance. Start bringing your chin on your chest and look at your belly button. Okay, we're gonna stay there. I just want you to feel the flexion of your cervical spine. You're gonna close your mouth, keep the tongue on the top of your palate. Look down at your belly button. And then we're slowly gonna slide the hands down, keeping them in contact with the legs and trying to flex one vertebrae after the other. So really think about rounding your upper back and then rounding your lower back, keeping your hands in contact with the legs and keeping your chin on the chest the full time. Sliding those hands down. Once your hands are on the floor, stay there for 2 breaths. And then slowly coming up, keep your hands in contact with the legs, extending one articulation from your spine after the other. First lower back, upper back, take your time. And then neck. Good. We're gonna do that one more time. So start with your chin on your chest, keep your eyes open, close your mouth, and then slide those hands down. Rounding your back as much as possible. Keep your chin on your chest the full time. Keep your eyes open. Keep your mouth closed, relaxing the muscles from your face. Once your hands are down, you can extend the legs a little more, trying to create a little more tension on the posterior chain, your hamstring and your calf. And then slowly coming up, you can bend the knee first if you want. All right, awesome guys. Good. Now grab the elastic. If you don't have an elastic, don't worry, just take nothing. We can do the same exercise with no elastic. If you do have the elastic, we're gonna bring it above the knee. So here the elastic is above my knees, right? Let me put the legs this way, you guys can see better. Okay. All right. We're gonna go into a half or quarter squat position. So knees stay above my heels, pushing the hips back, lengthening the spine, keep your belly button into the rib cage. You can bring your hands on your hips. And here we're gonna extend one leg at a side and then alternate. I'm showing you from the front how it looks. So this is a great exercise for finding balance and for engaging all those little muscles around your leg to stabilize your knee. So it doesn't matter if you don't have an elastic, we can do it without the elastic. So as I extend one leg, I find balance on the standing leg. I want to make sure that kneecaps stay above my third toe. I just do a tap, extending the leg. Really make sure, you see how I lost my balance. Make sure you focus on one point, you can concentrate on what you're doing, and that you keep your back straight. If you have a broomstick, if you put the broomstick on your broomstick should touch your sacrum and the top of the head and should follow the curve of your back. Should be as straight as the broomstick. All right, guys, let's go 10 more on each side. You should feel your glutes, your bum. Doing good. Keep breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. All right, really good, guys. You can remove the elastic. We're gonna go down to the floor. So here, actually, sorry, keep the elastic, but we're still gonna go down to the floor. So we're gonna sit down. If you don't have an elastic, you can take a towel and roll it. And it's gonna be more isometric type of exercise because obviously the towel doesn't have as much elasticity as the elastic. So here, with the elastic, wrap it around your feet, lengthening the spine, keep your chin in. We're gonna bring the elbow back, hold it for 2 seconds, and release. So we're targeting the upper back. For those who have a towel, we're gonna do the same exercise, but we're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. So here's my towel. There's no elasticity. Obviously take a towel a little bigger than mine. And then we're just gonna pull on it, all right? Since the towel has no elasticity, it's gonna be an isometric exercise. You wanna think about bringing the scapula together, bring your shoulder blade together. And you're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. Those one with the elastic, 10 repetitions more. We're going to 20 altogether. Squeeze your shoulder blade together, keep your spine straight. So the upper body is not moving back and forth. You want to think about hugging yourself with the elbow, keeping the elbow as close as possible from your body. So it's kind of like a chaturanga in yoga. Doing good? 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and we're gonna do it one more time after that. I really want to target to warm up those upper back muscles. Last one, hold it. Also, if you have a tower, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Very good. Excellent. So you can stay in that position. We're going to do the same exercise. Remember that the tower, you just put that way, and we're just going to hold it, right? Really thinking about maybe have a towel a little longer. This way you can have your torso perpendicular to your legs and really squeeze your shoulder blade together. All right, so let's do it one more time. One more time, same exercise. So ready for round 2. Long spine, bring that belly button into the rib cage. Keep a long spine pushing the crown of your head towards the ceiling, toes facing up. Let's go for 20 repetitions. Squeezing your shoulder blade together. Holding it for 2. Targeting those up back muscles, those rhomboid, which are so important for your posture. Those are the ones that allow you to stand tall. Keep breathing. Exhale as you squeeze. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, keep the elbow back. Doing great. Again, if you have a towel, hold it for 10 seconds, have a break, and then just jump back in to follow us. So 10-second hold, 5-second break. 2 more for the elastic. And the last one for everyone, we're gonna hold it. 5, 4, make yourself tall, pushing the crown of the head towards the ceiling. 2, 1, and slowly release. Very good, guys. All right, we don't need the elastic anymore. We can stay on the floor. You guys can grab a little bit of water. And the next exercise, we will be working on the mobility from your upper back. So here, we're gonna lay on the side. If you guys have a pillow or something to bring between the knees, good. If you don't worry. So that's gonna be your starting position. Laying on the side, you can also have a pillow for your head. What I do want is that your hip are on the top of each other, so the knees will be on the top of each other. The legs won't move. So heels on the top of each other, knees on the top of each other, hips on the top of each other. The pillow or whatever you have, a blanket or t-shirt or anything. Head either down or on a pillow as well. Hands on the top of each other. Then you're gonna bring one hand towards the ceiling. Try to bring your scapula down. Here I have my right hand, I'm gonna bring my scapula down, and I'm gonna bring my right hand onto the floor. Obviously here I have the wall, so I cannot. So I'm just gonna move around a little bit, this way you guys can see me better. So here, both shoulder blade on the floor, palms down. If your hands doesn't touch the floor, don't worry. You know that it's something to work on the mobility. And then bring the hands back on the top of each other. All right, give me 10 of this. I want you to squeeze your knees because I don't want the knees and the hip to move. So if you feel that your knees are moving back and that your lower back is rolling on the mat, while you do that exercise, you're cheating, which means I don't want you to compensate with your lower back. Here we're completely working on the upper back mobility. And that's okay if your hand doesn't touch the floor. It's totally okay. That's why we're doing the exercise,
to work on it and to make you a little more flexible on that thoracic spine. You can gaze at your top hand. Remember to squeeze the knee. That's avoid the top knee and the top hip to roll back. You want to stay on the side. So 10 repetitions on one side. Then you're going to have a little break. You're going to roll on your back, hug your knees. And then we're going to do the other side. Take your time here. This is not speed, so this is mobility. I want you to feel what's going on in your body, how your body is moving, creating some awareness. I have 2 more to go. Then bring both hands together once you finish and roll your hips and your shoulder together. You can roll on your back, you can hug your knees. And then we're going to do the same exercise on the other side. So again, remember to keep the knees on the top of each other. So here my knees are bent, my hips are 90 degrees, my knees are 90 degrees. Just have a little pillow. You could use also a t-shirt. Hands on the top of each other, head down. And then let's go for the other side. Bring the hand up and down to the floor. If you don't have enough room behind you, just make sure that you have some space to bring the hands on the floor. That is no excuse because of a wall or whatever. And be aware of what's going on that other side. Maybe there's a little more lack of mobility. Maybe it feels better. Most of the time, the side we're starting with is a stronger side, which means also perhaps the one which has the more mobility. So it could be that now you feel a little like, oh, it's a little harder than before. And that's normal. That's why we're working both sides. Squeeze those knees together. Ten repetitions. Once you're done, you can roll on your back, bring the knees above the hips, and take a little break. You can also rest into a child pose. Just have 1 more to go. Really good. You can stay on the floor. I'm just grabbing my water. We're gonna have 1 more exercise, and then we're gonna move to the ELDOA exercise. Here we're gonna be doing the flying yogi. So we're gonna target the lower back. So starting on your tummy, I want you guys to relax your head. So you're gonna look down at the floor. You can even put your front head on the floor for now. You're gonna relax the hands, relax the legs, keep your toes curl under so the big toe stays on the floor. Then take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, lift your chest off the ground as much as you can. And you can also push your palms towards the ceiling. So you obviously, by doing that, also gonna feel your triceps. We're gonna hold that position for 10 breaths. For now, keep your toes on the floor and look down at the mat. Relaxing the neck, but working on the lower back. If you guys can come a little higher, come higher. But be aware that you don't want to come too high, you don't want to reduce it. And slowly release. We're going to do it 2 more times. This time we're going to hold it for 15 seconds. I just want to get my timer ready. And if you want a little more challenge, guys, you can this time also lift your toes. Okay, so whatever works for you, take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, lift your chest, pushing the palms towards the ceiling. You can lift your legs as well. And slowly release. Really good. All right, we're gonna do it 1 more time, and this time we're gonna hold it for 20 seconds. So take 2 breaths first, and then back into position, arms along your body, palms towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, let's lift your chest off the ground, gaze down at the floor, pushing your palms towards the ceiling, engaging your triceps. If you want, you can lift the feet, keep your leg extended. And slowly release. Very good. Awesome, guys. Let's rest into a child pose. So knees hip width apart. And we're gonna bring our hips on the heels. You can either extend your arms forward, or you can wrap your arms around your heels. All right, we're gonna start with the ELDOA. So grab a little water. I'm gonna set my timer to 50 seconds. So we're gonna start first with T3, T4. So before we do the ELDOA, I want you guys to come in a tabletop position on your hands and knee, and make sure you have similar weight on your hands and knee. Which means, for example, if you look at my hips, here, my hips are above my heel, and I have way too much weight on my knee. Here, I have way too much weight on my wrist. So we, just as a table who has 4 feet parallel to each other, or most of them, we want to make sure the shoulder are above the wrist, and the hips are above the knees. Then we're going to bring the tummy in, so we're going to avoid arching. Push your coccyx towards the back of the room. Bring your chin in. Push the crown of the head towards the front of the room. I'm going to move that way. Left hand, you guys see my left hand into an external rotation, so the fingers are facing towards the side. Bring myself back to this regular position. And here my right hand is parallel to my body. Extend the wrist. External rotation, and we're going to start creating tension by pushing the palm towards the back of the room. This is the exercise. I'm just going to get the timer. So let's hold it for, from now, I'm going to say 30 more seconds because I'm goofing around. Maximum tension, pushing the palm of the hand towards the back of the room, the crown of the head towards the front of the room, and really think about aligning the spine. So my toes are curled under, but if your feet are flat on the floor, it doesn't matter. Let's hold it for 10 more seconds. Looking down at the mat, maximum tension, guys. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Very good. Awesome. Let's take a break into a child pose, and we're gonna do the same exercise on the other side. Awesome. Back to your tabletop. So remember the neck. So we don't want to have the head sagging down. We want to bring the chin in. We want to gaze down at the mat. This time it's going to be my right arm into an external rotation. And when you have that arm down, I want you to be active. I want you to push your hands down into the floor and not let this shoulder blade melt back. So I want you to create space between the shoulder blade and push hard. If it's painful for your wrist, just go less into an external rotation. Remember, the external rotation is coming from your shoulder and not from the wrist only. So let's do the same exercise on the other side. Right hand or right arm, sorry, to be more correct, into an external rotation, curl your toe under, neutral spine, extend the left arm along your body without touching your bum, extend the wrist, external rotation. Let's get started. We're gonna look down at the floor, lengthening the spine, pushing the crown of the head towards the front, pushing the coccyx towards the back of the room. And make sure you have similar weight on both knees and the hand on the floor. Remember, the hand on the floor is active, pushing the floor away. But keep a neutral spine. The arm pushing back is also active, pushing towards the back of the room. Chest and hips are facing down. We have 15 seconds to go. Keep breathing, maximum tension. Keep that hands open, spreading the finger. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Very good. Take a break. Child pose. All right, very good, guys. From here, we're gonna move up right away to the cervical spine. So you guys can lay on your back. You're gonna bring your knees into your chest. And you're gonna try to push the lumbar spine towards the floor. Dorsiflexion of your feet, so toes are facing up. Make sure you bring that belly button into the rib cage. Chin in, so look at your knees, but you still want to think about pushing the crown of the head towards the back of the room. Extend your arms, extend the wrists, external rotation with your arms, and then you're gonna bring your arms down, hands close to your bum, and you're gonna lift your head 1 inch off the floor, pushing the palms towards the back, towards your heels. That's the direction towards the one you wanna push. Stay there, keep breathing, just putting the timer, getting ready to hold it a little longer. Remember, lower back is on the floor and the head is only 1 inch. So just think about looking at your knees and thinking about pushing the crown of the head towards the back of the room and the palms towards the opposite direction from the crown of the head. Look at your knees, push the lower back into the floor. Keep breathing. Maximum tension, come on guys, pushing through the palm. Head a little lower. If you don't feel your head, your hairs touching the floor, you're too high. Look at your knees. Stay with me, maximum tension, come on guys. And now slowly go and grab your head and bring it down on the floor. What a terrible, terrible alarm clock. All right, you can stay on your back, hugging your knees. And let's move into a sitting position. Since we did all those thoracic core, upper back exercise, I really want to focus on that today. So we're gonna sit cross leg. We're gonna do T6, T7, which is one of my favorites, ELDOA. So lengthening the spine, pushing your hips down towards the floor, bring your chin in, pushing the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Let's bring both hands up, both arms up, hands touching. That's the ELDOA. While you do that, make sure you keep that chin in, and we're gonna create the tension by pushing your finger towards the ceiling, and we're gonna hold it for 50 seconds. Pushing your knees down, pushing your fingertip towards the ceiling, keeping that chin in, and you wanna think about bringing your belly button into the rib cage. This is to avoid hyperextension of your lower back. So bring that head back a little bit. I know we have tendency to bring that chin too much in. I want to make sure you guys gazing forward, you're looking at me, and then keep those arm pushing towards the ceiling. If you're shaking, it's working. Pushing the knees down, maximum tension here. Come on guys, stay with me. Maximum push, 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 push. And if you have any pain on the shoulder, you guys also can do one exercise with your arm down. I know one of you have pain. All right, release. And take a little break here. We're gonna stay in that sitting position. But if you, for the next exercise, if you guys want, you can roll on your back and hug your knee to give yourself a little rest. And make sure you're also drinking some water. All right, back into sitting position. Feet much wider than your hip width apart. So that would be probably, if you have the mat facing me, that's as wide as your mat, if you have a regular mat. Your hips will stay on the mat, your hip bone will stay on the mat, and knees are bent 90 degrees. Chest facing me, let's drop those knees one direction, towards the right or towards the left. What I do want is that you keep those hips on the floor and you keep those hip bone on the floor. Chest is still facing me. So don't think about pushing those knees down. I don't want you to create pressure on those knees, especially on the knee which is facing the internal rotation. No, otherwise if you feel the knee, just lift it up a little bit, okay? I don't want you to feel pain on the knee. We're working on the hip mobility. So remember, when we're lacking mobility on the hip, we have big chance to injure the knee or the lower back. So here we're working on the mobility of the hip. Chest facing forward, then slowly bring your knees up towards the ceiling. At the same time, take your time if you need to be mindful about what's going on, and then move the knee towards the other side, but it's actually the rotation is coming from your hip. Again, chest facing you guys. Hips also facing you. Slowly change again, bring those knees up. We try to go slow here to create some awareness about what is going on in your body. So again, no pain on the knees, working on the spine. Change again, keeping those heels down and keeping the hip bone down as well. Again, no pain on the knees. If you need, you can lift the knee off the ground a little more. Two more times. If you guys want, you can extend the arms, you can extend the wrist, create a little more fascia tension here, keeping those arms parallel to the floor. One more time, right and left.
Lengthening the spine. So again, you want to think about bringing that belly button into the ribcage, engaging your core, just to protect your lower back. All right, let's relax the arm. We're gonna stay in that position. So here I have both my knee facing the left side. I'm gonna move back a little bit this way you guys can see me. So my knees are facing left. If you're on the right side, please just move your knee on the left. It's just gonna be easier for what we're gonna do from here. So hips facing forward, chest facing forward. Now I want you to turn your chest towards your right tibia. Okay, the tibia is the bone between the knee and the ankle. Just to make sure. Now stay in the position. You can extend the arms if you want. Here you should feel actually your glutes. Then you're slowly going to turn your chest towards your left tibia. Again, pushing your hip bone down, pushing your heels down. And then slowly bring your chest towards me, towards the center. We're going to do the same on the other side. So move your knees up, move your knees towards your right side, hips down. And then turn your chest towards your left tibia. Extend the arm. Slowly turn your chest towards your right tibia. Back to center and release. Good. You can roll on your back, hug your knees into your chest. Now we're going to do an ELDOA for the hip, so you should feel good on that hip. We work those exercises were mobility exercise for the hip. So now we're going to create some decoaction with an ELDOA for the hip. So here for our ELDOA, I suggest you guys double the mat to protect your knee. I'm going to start with my right knee. And I'm going to swing my left leg forward. Actually, I need to do that so you guys can see my legs better. Right hip is above my right knee. Curl your toes under if you can on the right foot. Make sure you have an alignment, right knee, right hip, right shoulder. Which means I don't want to have a lazy glute, have this bump sticking up. I want to squeeze my glutes. So that's the glutes I'm talking about. Squeeze it to have a full extension of the hip. I don't want to have the bump sticking out. Squeeze it, full extension of the hip. But you want to be careful about no hyperextending your lower back. Front leg, push straight down. The arch is pushing down. You should push the toes into the mat. Lengthening the spine. Extend your arms, extend the wrist, external rotation. Here it's my right knee down, so I'm gonna bring my right arm up, same side, and creating the ELDOA by pushing the palm towards the ceiling and pushing my knee down. Let's get started. Stay with me, guys. I'm just changing because I wanna see you. Left arm is parallel to the floor. So remember, if you have the left knee down, you're gonna bring the left arm up. It's the same side. Engage your core, bring that belly button into the rib cage, relax the shoulder, we don't want to shrug, push your scapula down. And really be mindful about your spine, lengthening the spine. Avoid to arch. Keep that arm pushing up, straight up, push that knee down. We have 15 seconds to go. Feel the decoaption of the right hip here. Stay with me. And slowly release. Very good. Take a little break. You can rest into a child pose. You can have a little wider leg, wider knee for the child pose. Since your hips are maybe a little more open now than before. Very good, guys. We're gonna do the same exercise on the other side. So make sure actually you do the other side. I was ready to do the same side. So here, left knee down, alignment, knee, hip, shoulder, lengthening the spine, front leg, actively push your arch down. The stronger that front leg, the more balance you will have. It's the foundation, just like a house. Engage your core. We don't want to arch, so you want to squeeze, bring from your pelvis to your sternum here, squeeze your abs and push your tailbone down. All right, guys, extend the arms, extend the wrist, extend the rotation. This time it's my left knee down, so I'm gonna bring my left arm up towards the ceiling. Maximum tension here. Keep that chin in, pushing through the palm up, through the palm forward, lengthening the spine, pushing that knee down. Doing good, guys. And try to keep your hips square, right? We don't want to actually have the hips, we want to keep the hips parallel to the floor. Stay with me, maximum tension. Remember to push that arch down, feeling stable. Doing good. Stay with me. Maximum tension. Come on, guys. Keep that belly button in. Protecting your lower back, and slowly release. Really good. Let's roll on your back, hug your knees. And then you're gonna hug one knee and extend the other leg. Relaxing the leg. You can even push the knee down towards the floor. You should feel a nice stretch on the hips still. Change sides, so hug your opposite knee, extend the leg, other leg. And slowly extend both legs, finding your Shavasana. Extend both arms, palms towards the ceiling, relax the knees, relax the hips. And let's take 10 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling slowly. Try to slow down on the exhale. You can slowly wiggle your toes, bring your knees into your chest. And you can roll towards one side, keeping your hips, knees, and chest square. And slowly bring yourself in a sitting position. Again here, take a deep inhale. And exhale, let go any worries, any stress, anyone who's speculating about anything, just let it go. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the day, without worrying about what's gonna happen. Thank you guys, thank you for joining. Make sure you drink a lot of water and enjoy this beautiful day. If you guys have any question, please unmute yourself. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next class. Bye.